Everyone, welcome to part 144 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions. If you haven't seen this series before, check the description of this video down below. It tells you all you need to know about how you can ask me questions, how I'm going to answer those questions. I'm going to answer every single person who asks me a question. So if you're interested in asking me a question that I'm going to answer, check the description on how to do that. All right, let's go ahead and get into today's comment, just a few questions today. All right, so question number 1 says, if Percy Jackson lost the pen cap to Riptide, he'd have to lose Riptide for the full thing to appear in his pocket in pen form, or would just the cap appear in his pocket after he loses it? Guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure in one of the 5 Percy Jackson books, it might be The Last Olympian, he basically, or it might be one of the Heroes of Olympus books, but Percy basically narrates that when he's fighting, he usually just gets rid of the cap, and then it appears back in his pocket. Once again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that he said that. Which makes total sense, because once you uncap the pen, it grows into a sword. You're not going to want to keep that cap. So, I mean, he could put it back in his pocket and it would stay there. Or he could just get rid of it. And I believe that it's just kind of a throwaway line. It's like a one-off line. He doesn't really elaborate on it, but I'm pretty sure that he said that the cap just reappears in his pocket whenever he gets rid of it. So I don't think he has to get rid of the sword for the whole thing to appear. But if for some reason the cap didn't appear in his pocket, he could just get rid of the sword and it would appear back in his pocket because like it would be easier. Oh, by the way, I just thought of something. In the Percy Jackson TV show in season 1, was there ever an instance when Percy lost his sword and then it reappeared in his pocket? I don't remember that happening. And if not, wasted opportunity. Like it'll probably happen in the Sea of Monsters, the 2nd season. But why wouldn't they have it happen in the 1st season? Oh, also in the 1st season, I don't think they ever said the word Riptide or Anaklusmos. So I don't know why they did that either. Or I don't know why they didn't do that either. All right, now let's move into the second question on this comment. If Percy lost Riptide but had no pockets, would it just appear in his hand? Guys, I mean, we've kind of had this answered in the Sea of Monsters book. When Percy's in PE in the first, like the first or second chapter, it's probably the first chapter. He's in PE and his shorts, his gym shorts don't have any pockets. So that's why he has to like run to the locker room to get Riptide when all those cannibals show up. Because he doesn't have Riptide on him because there's no pockets. So like in that instance, if Percy Jackson was fighting with Riptide with those gym shorts on and he lost it, I think it would probably return to his last pants that he was wearing with pockets because it can't return if he has no pockets. So no, it doesn't just appear back to his hand. Like that'd be cool if that was canon, but if that were the case, why wouldn't it just appear back in his hand all the time? Screw pockets. Just let it appear back in his hand every single time, even if he has pockets, because that'd be so much easier for fighting. I mean, just imagine it. He's fighting, he loses his sword, and his enemy thinks he has the upper hand, but then Percy's sword just reappears in Percy's hand, and then he just slices off his enemy's whatever, his head. That'd be way more cool, seriously. Yeah, I think that answers all of today's questions, so go ahead and get in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about my answers. If you have any different answers for any of these questions, let me know those as well in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow for part 145 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions.